So here on this line shot, you can see that you don't really get your elbow back very much, and you end up pushing it. You'll always want to try to snap through, whether it's a line shot, cut shot, full swing, or just a down ball. You always got to get that elbow back so it allows you to snap through it instead of push it. So here's another line shot. However, this one, you kind of hit the side of the ball and like slice it. And that's okay, but I think you're just really inconsistent with your swings and the way that your body looks as it's in the air. There's no arm coming across your body here. Like you want to go, your hand finishes to your left hip, but here you kind of slice the side of the ball, your hand finishes to your right hip. And I think you need to try and stay a little bit. So I just want you to watch what you look like on defense after you serve, land, and hop in the court here. You were never really low, and you were never really balanced. Watch again. So I think for your jump serves, if you give yourself a little bit more time, you'll be able to establish more of a max jump and a higher contact point. So if we watch this again, you toss and you like immediately have to go and do your last two steps. And your last two steps were like really quick, and then you had to leave the ground like right away. So if we watch your arms here, they don't get back that far. You want more of a swinging motion. Your chest should be a little bit closer to the ground before you jump. Your arms probably should go a little further back. That's going to propel you a little bit higher, but you need a little bit more time for all that to develop. And then also, shoulders are here. Shoulders are here. Spine is here. Hips are here-ish. Give or take. But you need to fix that angle because no matter what, you're not contacting the ball at your highest point. No matter if you jumped 100 inches, you're still losing height because of the way that your body looks. So here is a line attack, and I just kind of drew, I guess if you had a skeleton or whatever showing your body, this is what you look like, and your head is back a little bit as well. But if you could draw the perfect posture, it would probably be a little bit like this. We'll say neck slightly back, shoulders a little bit more like this, arm slightly forward. Yours is straight up. Spine pretty straight. hips straight-ish. And then the key is your wrist. Your wrist snapping, I don't think, it won't let me draw what I want to for the wrist, but you need the ball in front of you, because if the way that you look right now, you're losing some really important attacking angles because of the way that your body looks, the way that you're bending doesn't allow you to hit, from my estimation, like deep angle, middle back-ish. It's only allowing you to hit like a sharp cutty angle or back to the line. But that back to the line is always like low and downward, whereas you still want the option to hit like a high line over the block, not around the block to the line, not low and around them, but high and over them. So try and look like this person on the left, and then do everything in terms of your hitting accuracy mostly with your wrist. So you hop in the court to play defense, and you never get to a good ready position. You're really high, your feet are still moving here. So right about now is when you should be low and not moving, and you're still taking a step here, and then as soon as you see something, it looks like he's going to go up in Cobra. So I think that's what you saw, his hand there. You were standing up and still moving a foot. So then when you actually take your first step towards the ball, it's not very good. So your first real step here is this right foot right now. That doesn't get you anywhere. You're not low, you're standing up. When your first real step would look like this left one right here, except it's like a little bit late and it's your second real step. This would have been a hard ball to get, but if you're this low as you are right now, and this left step were your first step, and you did it a tad earlier, you maybe get to that ball. All right, so I know I've talked about this a bit, but you're very straight up here before you jump. Arms go up, which is good, but your elbow never gets back. And you're only able to hit a shot here. So you got to get your arm back so that you can get a snap. You can still always shoot, but if you're limiting yourself to just shots, you're pretty readable. So one little thing I'm noticing that you're doing when you're setting is that you're setting and your body's kind of like gliding underneath the ball. So here the ball's going into your hands. And if we look, your body starts out here. If I can draw it. Okay. Your body's there. And then you have to hop kind of through your set, and you do this a lot, and then obviously your body ends up here. So I'd like to see you have a more up and down movement with your body when you're setting, like using your legs to go up and down instead of using your legs to glide through a little bit. So here's just another example of how you're letting the ball get across your body, and then your body looks like this. Whereas you need to get your body to a point where you're contacting the ball over there instead of on your left. If you were perfectly straight up right now, like your body, spine, vertical, head and neck in line with your spine, shoulders, even, then this ball would be on your left shoulder. It wouldn't be on your right shoulder. You need to get that ball on your right shoulder, and you're never going to have all of your hitting options if you're doing this. If you get that ball on your right, you have every hitting option that you can possibly hit. If this ball's on your left, you have basically two options. It's hit the ball exactly how you are here, or get your hand on the other side of the ball and like hit a cut shot. Those are really your only options here, because it's really hard to swing angle on this because the ball's behind you or across you.